Ria, you can start.
Hi everyone. Uh, we are starting now. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man never reads, lives only once. I love books. I adore books. I love everything about them. The feel of the pages on my fingertips. They are tight enough to carry heavy words and ideas. I love the sound of flickering against pages against my fingers. Books make people so quiet, but still they are loud. Reading book help us to find out the new real you and gives out the different perspective of life. Reading exposes you to new things, new ways, new understanding to handle situations, and new ways to solve them. Reading books can help you to find out your hobbies and can make you explore, which eventually become your career and success. So, for telling you the more benefits of reading books, our project Kahaanikosh of sarkarischool.in organized prerna series in collaboration with Eunoia Book Club. Sarkarischool.in always emphasizes on increasing the literary interest in the people. For that, we have so many projects. Project Kahaanikosh is one of them, which work on the art of storytelling. And the members of Eunoia Book Club read different types of books. So, in this event, the member of Eunoia Book Club will share their experience of reading their favorite book with us. Greetings to everyone. I, Gayatri, and Ria welcome you all in the beautiful event. We will be your host of today's. Over to you, Ria. Ria, we are not getting your voice. Ria, we are not getting your voice. Your mic is muted. So, without any delay, before starting our event, I would like to call Megha for briefing us about our project and Prerna series and about our organization.
Thank you, Gayatri. A warm welcome to one and all present here. My name is Megha Agrawal, co-lead at Team Kahaanikosh. On the behalf of organization sarkarischool.in, I welcome you all today in our event. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome all the storytellers, Sarkari School team, and obviously our audience. Before getting on to the event, I would like to introduce our organization first. As in our surrounding, we keep on hearing negative things about government school, but every coin has two different sides. Similarly, there are few gems in government school and education sector also. And for them, we are here. SarkariSchool.in is an initiative of We Citizen Foundation for the upliftment of government school in India. We aim to work on promoting and encouraging those who work for the upliftment of government schools, teachers, and students also. Quality of education it provides and the other aspects of it. Sarkari school aims of at setting up pro-government school narrative and spread a positive word about Sarkari school in India and pay tribute to unsung icons working towards this common goal. And we have our project Kahaanikosh. So about the project Kahaanikosh is a digital repository of story uploaded as text, audio, and video format for supplementing learning beyond the classroom teaching. Our aim is to reinstate the old tradition of oral storytelling. Currently, we are working on creating a network of government school teachers while ensuring feedback-based communication between teams and school to access the effectiveness of lesson plans and working on diversification. Through this initiative of ours, we wish to engender an environment that facilitate learning without any fear of judgment and equip teachers with skill needed for teaching 21st century children. So now it's my
Thank
immense pleasure. Thank you, Ria. It's my immense pleasure to tell you all about our initiative Prerna series.
Thank you, Megha. Now let's call Rutika Ranjwan to brief us about Eunoia Book Club.
Hello everyone, I am Ritika Ranjwan and I started Eunoia Book Club as a little bit of an initiative to promote reading. As we all know, in this world of digital media and digital content, we have lost our touch from reading, and somewhere or the other, the art of reading that has bound all of us together is being lost. And in order to promote that, I started this initiative in Ferguson College. So every week, everyone who is interested in reading or wants to start out their journey of reading gather at Kimaya, which is a very highlighted location in FC, and we discuss about the books that we have read, about interesting authors, and discuss new ideas all together to like share our little piece of contribution towards reading as a culture.
Thank you so much, Rutvika. I wanted to change the world, but I have found that only thing one can change the world is reading. So today I would like to invite Rutika Ranjan. She is doing her bachelor's in philosophy from Ferguson College. So the stage is all yours, Rutika.
Yeah, so since I'm starting off, I would like to start off with a story which is very, very close to my heart. And it is the story about a very renowned scientist. We all know her. It is Marie Curie. She is a two-time Nobel-winning physicist and chemist. So she won the Nobel Prize in chemistry as well as physics. And the first time I heard her story, I was very inspired by her. Also because I come from a background of the sciences. So when I myself was a science student and I heard as to how much struggle she went through, she was a Polish scientist and she had to move to France just so she could study. She had to face a lot of hardships, but she never gave up on her education. She considered that to be her most like priority over everything else. And even though even through all her struggles, she dedicated her life to intellect, to wisdom, to knowing something that nobody knows. And today, because of her, we have so many discoveries taking place, especially the fact that in radiology, in research, scientific research, she has had a huge contribution discovering elements, and she has been someone who inspires me every single day. So when I heard her story, I decided that it was more important for me to contribute a little part of my life to sciences, to learning, and to researching, to finding new things.
Thank you, Rutika. I wanted to change the world, but I found that the only thing sure can be changing of oneself. Now, our next volunteer is ready to share the story that would change. I would like to call Chaitanya Shudhakar, is the final year student in BA Philosophy. The stage is all yours. I repeat again, I would like to call Chaitanya Shrudhikar, the final student of BA in philosophy.
Okay, no worry. Let's move forward. One child, one teacher, one pen, one book, and one story can change the world. Now, let's move forward for our next volunteer, is Isha Nima. So, now your stage is all yours.
Do I have to tell about a book which had been read by me and which had changed my life?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to tell about a book. The name of that book is The Secret. You heard about that book? I dare say that book is too good that re- I had read it and that literally changed my life because there are a lot of things in that book like it had told. It was especially on the law of attraction. It was especially related to gratitude, that what is the value of gratitude in our life and how to be grateful to anything whatever we have, from the smallest thing to the biggest thing in our life. And that literally changes our life if we just be grateful for something which is very small in our life. That that literally changes our life completely, because if we say that thing again and again, so that happens as it is it might be listened by you, that what we give, that we take, means whatever we give now, that comes to us again. So in the same manner, that book, The Secret, was also like that. In that book they have told about one thing as well, that you, whenever you see yourself in the mirror, so you should be grateful that I have everything uh, which are not even got by someone. Like I have a perfect face, I have an eye, I have a leg, and everything by that I can walk, I can see, I have all five senses. These are more than enough for me. There are a lot of person that don't have these all the things. So by that book I have learned a lot that literally changed my life. It has a lot to understand, a lot to be changed. So that was too good book.
Thank you for sharing this beautiful experience with us. There is no loyal friend as a book. So now, Ishani Sharma, our next volunteer, who is pursuing her BA in psychology, is here to share her views.
Hello, everyone. A very cheerful and lovely good evening to everyone present here. This is Shani Sharma, and I am sharing a story today which is really close to my heart. It might come to you as really simple and sweet story, but I read this story in 7th standard in a book called You Can Win, and that time my father gifted me that book. And when I read that story, I was really touched, and that story moved me. And since this is going to students, I thought that this story might be apt to share today. So, this goes back to South Africa. The story is set in South Africa, where there is a boy called Hafiz. Now, Hafiz has a small piece of land, and he is constantly whining about his life. He tells that his life is so upsetting. He tells that how he has never got any opportunity to be happy about his life. He constantly keeps whining, making noise about how sad his life is. He decides whomever he will meet, he will share his problem. One day, a person will come who will share a solution to it. One day, while he was farming on his little piece of land, a man walks in to see his farm. Hafiz, as always, starts whining about his life, how sad his life is, how he has never got to be happy, how life has offered him no opportunity to be what he can be. The man replies, Dear Hafiz, if you get a diamond half the size of your thumb, you can be rich. If you get diamonds the size of your fist, you can be ultra rich. And if you get diamonds full of both of your hands, your life is set. Hafiz thought, finally, I have got a purpose for life. I think I should go on a diamond hunt. I think I should go to Spain, Rome, and leave this job here and search for diamonds from now on because that is something which will make me rich. Hafiz sells his land, sells his home the next day, moves to Spain, to Rome initially just in search of diamonds. He goes by Spain, he goes by Rome. What he sees every day is I have to find diamonds. Initially, he does find some stability. He thinks that okay, I have got some stability in life, I'm happy. But slowly and slowly, when he finds no diamonds in his life, he's again upset. He's again whining. He's again crying about how his life is so upsetting and no one is there to provide him an opportunity. While at his land in South Africa, the person whom Hafiz sold his land to is farming his land. The person who has bought his land found a stream near Hafiz's land and waters his farm daily. One day, while that person goes to bring some water on the stream, he sees some diamonds shining on his farm. He picks these stones, whom he doesn't know are diamonds, and goes to show his wife. His wife tells him, "Where did you get these diamonds from?" He said, "Are these diamonds? Are you sure?" I didn't know these are diamonds. His wife goes mad, thinking that our whole land is made up of diamonds and how we have become millionaires overnight. Hafiz, on the other hand, becomes so upset about his life that he decides to jump in a river and end his life. What does this story teach us? The story teaches us that life is full of opportunities and probably that opportunity is loudly knocking at your door. But we are so busy making noise and whining about a life that we are not even able to hear the knock at the door. So be happy, do what you're doing and continue looking out for opportunities. Maybe universe has its own plans for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ishani. It was a very beautiful story you told us. So, now moving forward, I will tell you a secret. Old storyteller never dies, they disappear into their own story. Now, we will love to hear from Siddhi Gaikwad, who is an final year student in bachelor's pursuing her degree from Ferguson College.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Second, please. Let me just adjust my camera. Am I still audible?
Yes, you can start now.
Okay. So I have the story. Um, it is written by Khalil Gibran, and I'll be narrating it. It is a very short story, so it won't be taking a lot of time. So I'll be narrating it in English as well as Hindi, so all the viewers can understand what it is. So it is upon the sand. Said one man to another at the high tide of the sea, long ago, with the point of my staff, I wrote a line upon the sand, and the people still pause to read it, and they are careful, not shall erase it. And the other man said,
I think she has a technical issue at her end. Ritvika, I want to ask you something. That how you started this club and what inspires you to started this club.
Gayatri, we have the next contestant, so you can start with Parth. I think Ritika network is also having some glitch.
Yeah, invite.
Many stories matter. Stories have been used to dispose and to malign. But stories can also be used to empower and to humanize story. They can break the dignity of people or repair the broken dignity. So now, our last but not the least volunteer is also ready to make the contribution in the success of this event. So we have Parth Gunvantra, who is the student of philosophy pursuing second degree in bachelor's. Parth, you
Hello,
can start.
yeah, hello everybody. I wanted to contribute to the event and to the mission in particular. Like, uh, I was invited by one of my friends, and here I would like to be present in the future endeavors and projects, whatever are undertaken. Thank you.
Thank you. You all shared your story that changed. So now moving forward to the end of the event, let's call Megha for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Ria. What lovely words. What an inspiring stories. Oh my god. On the behalf of Sarkari School Organization, B Citizen Foundation and Team Kahaanikosh, it gives me an immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks. A big thank you to all the storytellers, Parth, Ishani, Siddhi, and Rutija, Isha. I'm really grateful to each one of you. Thank you so much, all the storyteller, and thank you everyone. Thank you our audience for taking your time despite your busy schedule, and thank you for making this event successful. Thank you very much all of you for the story you share with us. That really a big inspiration for all of us. So, by taking the inspiration from this story, we end up our session. May you all keep rising and keep shining like this. Thank you.
You're welcome.